Well, good evening, light enthusiasts. It's Ron Howard of xTreme Sequences. And usually about this time, I'm unwinding, watching some TV, chilling out. But not tonight. I was on the Wednesday night xLIghts Essentials course, and Clyde did a great job giving out all the secrets and hidden things and xLIghts and all that good stuff. So I was just kind of hanging out, listening in while I was putting together my big old 8x8 Gilbert Engineering spiderweb, and bragging about how I had no blisters and it was so easy to put all the pixels in, even though there's only 450. But I did cut my finger, and I don't know if I need a Band-Aid or just maybe a glass of wine. So I'll go with the glass of wine and I'll be fine. So in the middle of all this, I'm working on effects for this spiderweb. I'm checking out all my presets. I'm looking at animals. I'm trying to see it here. I've got it at 10%. And believe it or not, I've got 450 of these pixels running out of one port. One port! And it works! Now, that doesn't mean go out and do 450 pixels out of one port. For my room testing here, it's great, and I'm not doing any big white ramps. But I digress. I'm not here to talk to you about the web per se. Not yet. But in the conversation, and I only got part of it, I was pretty focused on what I was doing, and I had a few people that were private messaging me going, "Hey man, are you watching what Keith's doing?" And I was like, yeah, I kind of see. And I was really I wasn't into it. I could kind of hear. I know there was some type of new effect that was coming out. And so I finished up with my stuff. I got off the call. I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I need to do one more thing in xLIghts. And I launch it. And it's like, hey, .13's here. I'm like, oh, really? All right, let's see what's new. And I read the release notes. And there's a new effect. Holy bejesus. There's no more room up here for effects. We've got 10,000 now. So I was looking for it, and I saw it. It said Kaleidoscope. And I'm like, okay, I remember they were talking about something. I looked over at the screen. I saw some funky stuff going on. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Looks like a kaleidoscope. Well, it's this guy right here. So what's the first thing I do? I drag it down to a open space, right? And there it is. There's my kaleidoscope. Oh, we're out of control already. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, I don't see anything. It's not doing anything. Oh, maybe I got to change the size, rotation, triangle, square. What? I'm like, this is a dog. It doesn't even work. What do I need to do? Oh, let's change the layer settings. Nope, nothing. And I thought, I wonder if it's one of these gotchas. Maybe it needs something. Maybe you've got to put something under it or above it. And I like, oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. That's kind of cool. So I spent about 20 minutes, maybe 25. I don't know, maybe 15. Hold on. I do have a sip of wine in my glass. Okay. Yep. Okay. So about 30 minutes of playing around, trying to see what this thing can do. And it's pretty fun. For the Matrix, now I haven't tried it on the Megatree. I'm sure it will do wonderful things on the Megatree, or all sorts of dense props. And when I think about dense props, Gilbert Engineering's got some pretty crazy dense props that I'll be playing around with this stuff. So that'll be fun later. But let me go over this and kind of how it works. So you put it at the top layer from what I can understand, and then whatever the effects are on the bottom, use that. Now here I've got a couple spirals that are backwards from each other, right? So that means I've got a spiral going down this way, and then the second one, basically, I told to flip vertical and do negative. When you put the effect over it, that's interesting. Oh, I'm not even starting at the front. Let's go to the beginning. Ooh, this is so cool. Look at that. So without the effect, let's look at it. Control X. That's what it looks like. And I like that too. Put it back in. Really? You're going to do this to me now? Let me put you back in. Control V. Ah, there we go. Oh, timing marks. Okay. Anyway, there's the effect. And here's another one. And this one I used one is true unmask, and then I chose this, which gives me the cool kaleidoscope just on the fan, and then beneath that with some other funky stuff. Cool. Here's just two of them. And here I'm playing around with some roto zoom on on the... Am I playing with RotoZoom? I think I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I know one of these I'm playing with RotoZoom like crazy. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so this thing that's bouncing all around, really kind of cool. So you mix in RotoZoom, you mix in some value curves. You can see I got a value curve here. Again, I don't know where we're going with this. We've gone to stage ludicrous with the effect combination possibilities. Where will it end? I don't know. Probably with people having to be on medication when they start sequencing this stuff, because it's just endless. You can't write a book for this stuff. There's no manuals you're ever going to be able to do, and you're never going to be able to squeeze the content in a course for people to understand how to apply this musically to sequences. I mean, you're just going to have to get your hands wet and get in here and play. You're going to have to put on your big boy shoes or heels for you ladies that sequence. There's a lot more of you out there. Come on, let's see it. Here's that one I started with. Yeah. Great. Here's this one. I like this. This is kind of cool. Digging this. It's just fire. Just fire. But normal fire. Am I using value curves? I think I am. Using a little value curve action. And then we go to this one. And I like this one here. This is kind of cool. Watch us play from here. And then it brings in the squares. That's really short. But anyway, this one is set to the triangle. This one is set to the square. Let's go to this next one. Kaleidoscope. Set to square. You gotta love that. Okay, so this is basically a blue shockwave that's going out in, and then the opposite where the red shockwave is going out. And you get this. And so what this does is this is saying, hey, I'll just make a bunch of squares and make that look really, really cool. If you guys know me, I love symmetry. It's fun. So I'm kind of digging that. Let's go to this one. What did I do here? What did I do? Oh, I don't think I'll tell you what I did here. No. This is just too fun. This is too good. Oh, hello. I got boo-boo. There we go. Let's watch this section. Why does that remind me of some sci-fi movie? You know it does. You know it's an alien inside of there. There's something mystical about it. Yep. Okay. And you can see there's quite a few things going on here. I'm not going to dissect these. This next one. Well, why not put the latest and greatest with the 4 latest and greatest? And that would have been the lines tool that I did a video on. So now when you mix the lines and Kaleidoscope, you can get some stuff like this. And now this reminds me of a 1980s type of arcade game. Sorta, but even better. Maybe Tron. I don't know. I like it. Whatever it is. Actually, it's starting to remind me of Gladiator. Not Gladiator. Not the movie. No, Gladiator. The effect thing that you can use in here. Okay. And this one here was the last one I kind of did. So anyway, here's on square. When you first, let me do this. When you first put something on here, when you drag it down, this is what you're going to get. You're going to put this over here. Just drag it in there, wherever you want. Pretty as you please. Line it up. Yes, I could be using shortcut commands, but I don't right now. So here's this. And it kept the size. Typically, when you put it on there, it's going to look like this. You're going to go, well, that's lame unless I'm at a rave. But you change the size, bring the size up, keep going until it's something that you think's pretty cool. There you go. And then you've got your rotations. You can rotate this puppy. Yep. I like it. You've got your center, right? So imagine playing with this and using, I don't know, let's go with a value curve like that. Yeah, and then let's do a value curve like this on this one. Ba-boom, ba-boom. On top of that, let's just be ridiculous. Let's just take this and do just a basic twist. I'm not really seeing it do much there, but that's okay. The layer blendings and layer settings do work with the Kaleidoscope. So if I put this on subtractive, oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's go over here. Oh, wrong one. Let's go back over here. Let's go to my Kaleidoscope. Let's turn these off. And they're subtractive. You can do different Layered blendings to get different effects. It may vary by mileage. And of course, never ever forget to add a little bit of extra flavor on there. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, I'm not seeing it. You know why? It may be over there more. That's okay. Let's just put this on top. Yeah. Good enough, good enough. No private messages right now. Let's just thicken that up a little bit. Let's put a little twist on it, and let's tell it that we want it to do that or this. That's even better. I like that. Anywho, download .13. Now, I did get it to crash because I told... hold on, I'm going to save this. I was curious, as I always am, and said, wonder what would happen if I changed the layer settings to a single line. And it kind of didn't like that, and it crashed on me when I did that before. So, can I do it again? Let's see if it'll crash. No, it's okay now. Maybe because there was a value curve. I don't know, but it did. It freaked out on me one time. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Play with this stuff. Enjoy the many combinations of effects at your disposal. If you are a power sequencer, I don't have to tell you this. You see the magic in this. If you're just messing with this stuff, mess with it. Have fun. I gotta go. See ya.